Well, good evening. This is Stephen Howard. My dog Yucca is a long way from me. She's at home. I'm out at the warehouses and off of the raceway by the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You'll sometimes hear some F-14, F-15 airplanes doing tactical practice around Nellis Air Force Base. I'm in the very north part of Las Vegas. One of my boss's mothers works up here, and it's been part of my daily regimen to do the morning and evening commute. So while I'm waiting for her, I usually am out here walking. It's all new construction and giant warehouses. A lot of these warehouses are actually medical marijuana grow operations. Giant warehouses full of weed, really. Some of these are corporate warehouses. Amazon has one, Nordstrom, Dillard's, a bunch of others, FedEx, UPS, you name it. This is the north side of town. There's one of those F-14 or F-15s. Top Gun. It's a Maverick going Richter. That's pretty loud. He's about a mile away already. I talked to a Navy pilot that was stationed at Nellis, and he said that they get up to sonic speeds and they can be actually over the Pacific Ocean in about 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So that's covering over 500 miles in 15 minutes. I wonder how fast the math on that is. Probably over 1,000 miles an hour. So daily, I've been tested to see if I'm really committed, if I really want this. Today I was given my work contract, and I went ahead and signed. Basically said I could be fired at any moment, and I could terminate at any moment, which is okay, you know. I understand what's being said, but I'm putting my best foot forward. I might not be perfect, but I got a lot of heart and a lot of merit, and I drive carefully and try and do the right thing. My eye has been swollen for like 2 days, and I can't figure out why. It kind of hurts. Probably like a sty or something. I don't know. But I haven't been sleeping that great. I still get my channel. My clairvoyancy hits me at 3:33 and 4:44 in the morning. I don't know. For some reason, I still feel like there's some destiny calling or pulling at me, and I feel like I'm shining even though I have a swollen eye and stuff. I feel like my soul has been shining through me even brighter and brighter. It seems like whatever the light color that I'm wearing lately just pops out, and I don't know if I'm getting older or what's happening or if it's stress, but I actually feel like I'm getting better looking, which is weird. I usually feel like I'm getting uglier. So that statement doesn't come from ego. It's I'm growing my hair out. I'm trying to take care of myself, moisturize where I can, and there's an old adage. It's like with age, men get better looking and women get worse looking, or something like that. Don't hold it against me, guys. I don't agree with that statement. I think everybody gets better looking. As we get older, we get skinnier. We tend to get more laugh lines and crow's feet, and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's just accent. It's like fine wine, you know, when you finally grow into your skin and you finally learn what really feeds your soul and what you really want out of life. You tend to glow and have this vibration, and all of a sudden everybody's attracted and everybody wants to be by your side. And man, so I've been in Las Vegas. Just realized that this will be video number 80. I thought it would be tomorrow morning. That'll be 81, but I've basically been recording for like 70 plus days. Every day posting a video of how I feel and what messages are coming to me and why. And sometimes I remain aloof on the real point of what I'm trying to say, and then other times I really focus on exactly what I'm trying to say. But I just hope that whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm posting is helping. If I just helped one person, just one person make it through a really tough day, you know, that's fulfillment for me. That's enough for me. I've been watching my videos, and I watched back in Montana and Christmas, and rekindling with my daughter, and it hasn't been easy, you know. I thought that things were going to be different for me, but it goes to show that you can't choose your path. That the universe puts you exactly where you're supposed to be, and when the vibration's right, you'll attract exactly what you're supposed to have in your life. Don't take it from me. I'm just kind of a passenger, and the car's driving itself. We have those self-driving cars, that the Aptiva BMWs down on the strip, and people get in and they put their credit card in. They don't have to pay, or they pay, but they don't have a driver. The car drives itself, and I guess you just program in where you want to go, and the car just mystically, magically goes there and drops you off. So pretty interesting. I kind of feel like that's how the path works with the universe. Is, you know, you can use free will and turn off the autopilot and take the steering wheel and try and drive the car yourself, but you'd be much better off sitting in the back seat rolling a blunt, I guess, and enjoying the scenery of Vegas and let the car drive itself. So that's how the universe has been working for me. That the universe is driving the spirit exactly where it needs to go, and I have no control over where I end up or what happens. That's called destiny. So as I'm out here walking in big circles, trying to get my exercise, keep my sciatica at bay. I'm a heavy commute driver. I do this commute twice a day, and then I sit as a security guard and office caretaker, and I'm a personal assistant. I'll run to Best Buy or wherever you need me to go and get whatever you need and make sure it's the right thing the first time. And yeah, so that's really the nutshell of my job, is like a production assistant. I'm just helping everything. On Monday, they're going to get me a computer, a laptop, and then when I'm sitting doing my security job and my office caretaking job, I'll basically be doing profiling and research and getting this information organized for the company. So there's those jets. I don't know how good the view is, but we're gonna get a flyover. There's a maverick and goose. I always wish that I had the opportunity to be in the military. I think I'm not a pilot. I've tried to fly airplanes and stuff, and I get vertigo and motion sickness, but I like to rappel out of helicopters or jump out of an airplane maybe and land on the ground, get hidden, go tactical, and I think I would have been a good soldier. I think I would have been safe and reliable and somebody who never gave up. I was about 27 years old, and I was selling cars at a Navy Federal tent sale right by Miramar Air Force Base in San Diego. And I sold a really nice big Dodge truck to a Navy commander, and I was telling him about my history and some of the things that I did while we were waiting for his car to be cleaned and delivered and full of gas. And he goes, "Man, how old are you?" I said, "I'm 27. He goes, "Damn, I wish you were 23 or 24. I'd put you right into officers program, and you'd become a Navy SEAL and a sniper and tactical." And he was talking about all this stuff, and I really wish that I had, I grew up kind of a hippie, and I grew up a hippie outdoors person, like I don't know, you've seen the guy in, the VW bus and goes to Grateful Dead shows, and when there's no show, he goes off to Yosemite Valley and goes rock climbing with a bunch of other hippies. I was that type of guy. So I didn't make it into the military. I barely finished high school, and I went to junior college, didn't finish that, and went in and became a river guide and got really good at that. Your path, the universe, we were talking about path earlier today. The universe decides your destiny, and it's up to you to either follow what the universe is telling you or to utilize your free will and ignore it. There's a lot of people in my life right now that I see that, they understand that the universe is there and that there's a calling and a destiny for them. But then they're like, I don't want to deal with all that. I don't want to be that emotional. I don't want to have to talk about my problems all the time and bring up other people's problems and try and heal all of that. I rather just take the blue pill and have somebody take care of me, and I don't know. I rather do things that I don't have to think that much or get that deep, or I don't know what it is, but for me, it's almost like I can't do the other thing. I wish I could. I wish I could just forget about all of this and just be. It's funny, I bring up the word normal. I wish I could just fit in and be normal. And my whole life, I've never been able to. I'm not normal. I stick out. I'm larger than everybody. I have some different look or different glow or different flavor. I come off as maybe weird. I don't know. But I know that there's a destiny and a calling for what I'm doing. I know that I've been through all this for a reason. I know that I've been through this much crap for a reason, and that I'm 48 years old and not a penny to my name, but I'm still willing to work as hard as I possibly can just to try and make it by. And I know that that has a lot of merit. I know that that has a lot of soul, that what I'm doing in life, a lot of people can't do or won't do or wouldn't want to do. And so that's why I've been chosen. That's why I'm here. So if I've helped even one of you in all 80 videos, if I've only helped one person out of all those days of pain and trials and tribulation and new job and heartbreak and rehabilitation, and probation, if I've just helped one person and they feel like, wow, I really got the message on that one or a couple videos that I watched, then I've fulfilled what I set out to do. That's really it. And you know what's really funny is if that one person that I helped was me, then God bless me, man. I helped myself. I did my own counseling. I got an inkling to do something on a much grander scale. And I have a dream. I have a really good dream. So I just hope that, I know that the universe is listening to me. I know that I'm here for a reason, and I know that I'm going someplace amazing with what I have. So, that's 2020 in a nutshell, is that you guys are going to see 365 videos of every day of this year and how it's gone for me and what's happened, how it turned out. If all my predictions were actually real or were actually happening. You're going to see that I was in Montana talking about Vegas. Now I'm in Vegas talking about Montana. And my movie is all about Vegas, Montana, and California as a child. And it's pretty amazing what has happened, honestly. I can't even really put it to words. It's a spiritual adventure. It's been an awakening. It's been a dark night of the soul. It's been looking at all your garbage and cleaning house and becoming a better person, for the greater good of everyone around you. That facing your dark side, facing your addictions and things that have been holding you back for many, many years. And then being aware enough to address them and let them go. And figure out what you're really made of. See, when I look at these huge warehouses, I think about the guy who started the company out of the back of his car. I think about the guy who went door to door to door to door trying to sell value part or trying to sell VT Construction and their groundworking crews. And he went and got a bid, and he worked every day for a year until they had 10 bids in, and 3 of the bids said yes, and they built these giant places. And then somebody had to finance this so that they could rent it out. It's just amazing to me the scale of some of the business that is involved in the world, and the amount of money in abundance that can come from something as simple as building a YouTube channel on all the things that have hurt you in life. That all of the things that have come up in your life that seem like bad stuff, it's not bad. Whatever you're dealing with every day, whatever it is, you can eventually heal it and put it away. That you can eventually cut the ground, develop a parking lot, build a foundation, build the cement forms, and build a giant warehouse. You can then rent out those spaces and help other people create their platform for their business. So for me, that's like the universe. The universe is like, okay, we're going to put him over here so he can cut the parking lot and build the foundation and prove that he can do that. Once he proves that, we'll give him the opportunity to build the warehouse. Once the warehouse is built, then it's just, the internet's going crazy every day. There's processed server buildings the size of football stadiums full of hard drives that are taking all of the money from all the hotel rooms in all of Vegas and putting them into the proper accounts and proper filing of all of the paperwork so that people don't lose their mind. So for me, that's exactly what I'm doing, is I'm building a giant process server within myself so that I can take these divine messages and I can share them with you in the most simple way possible. With normal emotions, with normal, love that, it's my saying is love is always the best answer. And no matter what's going on in your life and no matter what you're trying to do, if you come at it from anger and resentment and holding a grudge, you're never going to make it. But if you come from a place of love and understanding and acceptance, and we're so hard on ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves. So every single day before you go to bed, I want you to tell yourself, I love and forgive everybody in my life who ever hurt me. I forgive myself for hurting me. I forgive myself for the self-sabotage that I've done in the past. I'm ready. I'm actually ready for whatever the future holds for me. That I know that I'm good enough, that I'm smart enough, that I'm beautiful enough, that I have everything that it takes to do what I want to do. And that if I operate on that vibration just long enough, that the universe will recognize. And like Denzel Washington said, you already have it. You already own it. You already are it. So I think that's pretty much the gist of this video, is you're already it. And whatever is holding you back, whatever the problem is, it's you. It's within you. So I hope that was enough. Probably take forever to upload this video. Beautiful sunset off in the distance. I hope you guys have a great night. I love you. And I love the collective. And anybody that ever encounters this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Stephen Howard, Skateboard Steve, your host to Life's Epiphany. Have a great night, guys. Mahalo.